Hey, what's up everybody, Neeraj Kashyap here and welcome to this tutorial. And in this tutorial we will learn how you can create a e-commerce website with WordPress, and by the end of this video you will have a website something like this, a complete working e-commerce website with the products, a custom homepage and a custom shop page. Everything is working. You can view a product, add to cart, check out, fill in all the details and click on payment, and here it is, your order has been processed. So this is how you can create a website. So this video will be really long, and so to make it easy for you, we have also created a tutorial on our website which is BloggerSprout. So the link to this post is been given in the description below. So in this tutorial, we will cover from starting from zero to making a complete e-commerce website. So this this tutorial right now has 19 steps to make it easy for you, because the more steps it would be really easy for you to understand how to create a e-commerce website. So the first thing is that we will get a domain name. So yes, domain name is the first and the basic address, which is, since you are watching it on YouTube, so youtube.com is a domain name, so you need to get a domain name. So second, we will get the best and the fastest WordPress hosting for e-commerce, and that comes at a really great price, so you don't need to worry. We have a coupon for our users which with 66% discount. So the links for that hosting with 66% discount is given in the description below, or you can also find it on our website. The third step is installing WordPress. So we will learn how you can install a WordPress like a professional within 4 to 5 minutes. The fourth step is getting a free SSL. So if you check that we have an HTTPS on our website, a padlock, so that you will get a free SSL certificate. You don't need to pay for that. So fifth, we will come and we will install a free e-commerce plugin. So that's where our entire e-commerce website would be built on. So that would be our e-commerce plugin. The sixth would be installing a free and responsive theme. The seventh would be installing recommended plugins. Yes, just installing a e-commerce plugin is not enough for running a e-commerce website. You need to have several other plugins that are really compatible and works together. So we will be installing recommended plugins that every professional e-commerce website has, because so this tutorial is actually written by WordPress experts from Glorious Themes, so they really know what they are talking about and how to create these things, because they have some awesome website. If you I will let you show you their website. So let me just open their website. Okay, and here it is, here it goes. That's their website. They create custom WordPress themes and plugins. Our theme is also been modified and tweaked by them, and all our templates are actually created by them. So on 8th, we will learn the setting up in WordPress security. Yes, if you are selling something on your WordPress, on your e-commerce website, then definitely you need to secure your website, or someone can just come and break into your website and your money and your products website, everything is gone. So we will learn how to set up a WordPress security. We'll also learn how you can optimize your e-commerce SEO, because if there is no SEO, no one will find you on Google, no one will find you on search results. So SEO is really important, so we will learn about that too. The 10th step is setting up the e-commerce plugin itself. So yes, on 5th step we have installed the plugin, but we haven't set up, because after installing the plugin, these are the few things that you need to do, and then you have to come to configure the plugins. After configuring the plugin, you need to install a payment gateway. So now we will be installing what are the required payment gateways, but we will not be setting that payment gateway right now. We will just install the plugins by that time. And on 12th we will learn what are the shipping setup, what are the things that you need to do to set up a shipping features in your e-commerce. And on 13th, we will learn how to integrate payment in a PayPal in payment integration with your website. On 14th, we will run Stripe payment integration, because these two are really the world's most popular payment gateway and it works globally. So these two are covered here. And if someone is watching from India, they can learn how to integrate Razorpay payment gateway. This works in India. And on 16th, we will learn how to create your first product, because there are 4 types of product that you can create on WooCommerce. So we will learn how to create your first product. On 17th, we will learn what are the different kinds of types of products can you create on WooCommerce. On 18th, we will learn how to manage your orders on e-commerce platform. And on 19th, we will be learning to fulfill and processing the orders. So this article is actually really, it was near about 6,000 words long, but we have shortened it to near about 3,000 words, but still it's very long. So we decided to make a video which will take you through all the steps in a step-by-step way in a video, so that it would be really easy for you to understand. But so don't forget to come to this website post and subscribe to our newsletter, which is just for the e-commerce. And to get that, you just need to subscribe to our e-commerce newsletter, so that if we update this article in future, or if we have some new features for e-commerce that it would really benefit you, you will get the notification first. So the link is given in the description, where you need to come to this guide, the ultimate guide to WooCommerce. Yes, and you just need to click on this button, yellow button, and a pop-up will appear. After that, just fill in your name and your email ID and click on yes, I want the free course. By this, you will be enrolled to our free course, and you will also get recommendation and notification from our website, and also from the WordPress experts, from the glorious themes. So you are getting some really great services by just for free, just coming on opting in for the newsletter. So let's get started with our tutorial. So the first thing is getting the domain name. So to get the domain name, just come to the first portion and we will visit SiteGround. Links are given in the description of this video, and also if you're watching on our website, the links are given on our website too. So don't worry, because Namecheap is providing near about 60% off on their domains. Just go and click on this. Okay, so once it opens, you just need to come here and click on this button. So the discount URL is already been pre-applied on the URL, so you don't need to have a coupon. Just come here and fill in the domain name. So I will choose like awesomestore.com. let's see, is this is available. Yes, awesome. Oh my god, that's a really premium plugin. So I will just make it store X. Okay, so it says it's 679 rupees. So basically it's in dollars. I will convert it in dollars. So for you, it will be really easy to understand how much does they are providing. Okay, so let's come on and paste the X, because we don't want the premium domain, we want a normal domain. So here you can see the domain name.com is just available for $8, guys. If you go on anywhere else, you need to pay near about $15 to $20 for a domain name, and you won't get any special extra facilities. But Namecheap, and with our special link, yeah, by the way, I would also like to mention you that our link is also an affiliate link. So in this way you are getting a discount, and I'm also earning a commission, but you don't need to pay anything extra for that. So we both are being benefited. So this was a disclaimer that I would like to tell you, that was an affiliate. And if you really want to support me, please use my affiliate link, so that even you get benefited for the discount, and I get a few commission out from the company, not from your pocket, guys. Okay, so here it's on $8.88 in year, and the price will remain the same, guys. It won't fluctuate on the second year. This is the price, it will remain the same. So just click on add to cart button. So as soon as you click on add to cart, there are a few other options, and you don't need to worry about that. Just ignore it and click on this orange button that says checkout. Okay, so once you get visited to this page, there are a few things that you need to take care before confirming your order. So the first thing is this auto renew. So definitely you should check this on, because you don't want your awesome domain name to be expired and someone buy that domain. It has happened with me, and actually I haven't lost the domain. I actually bought a domain name. It was a premium domain, but the user didn't turn the auto renew on, and something happened with their, like, they forget to renew it, and we bought that domain name. So so definitely you don't want to lose your domain name. Just click on it auto renew. So this feature actually helps is like before your domain name get expires, it's just like 15 to 20 days prior of expiration, it will go it will automatically charge your credit card. The amount would be like $9, I think so. If you just add $9.06, and automatically $9.06 would be deducted from your credit card, and this domain name would be auto renewed on the same date that you have purchased it. Okay, so next thing is that you can choose the number of years. I basically go with 3 years, but it's all up to you. How many years do you want to opt? Because how serious you are. Okay, I don't want this honey coupon. Okay, so definitely honey coupon doesn't work here, because it will crash the website, because not all the domain names accept honey. Okay, so choose the number of years. So I will basically ask you to go for 3 years, a minimum of 3 years, because if you are creating a e-commerce website, you will also have to buy the hosting, and if you are working that hard for a e-commerce, definitely it will last for more than a year or two. So definitely go for 3, but it's all optional up to you. Okay, so in this tutorial I will choose for 1 year, and now here it comes is now here this is the important thing that you should know, because it's free and lots of user ignores it. This is the WhoisGuard protection 1 year subscription, and you can see it's free forever, so you don't need to pay even a single penny. But other domain names like GoDaddy and any other like the domain name provider charge near about $20 for this service. So this is a service that guards your email, your address, and your name, phone number, so that the spammers on the internet cannot find it and cannot spam you. So that really protects your privacy. So definitely enable it, and this also should be auto renew, because that's free and you don't need to worry anything about that. Now here comes is the premium DNS. Now if you want to have a premium DNS, which is a domain name server, so your domain name will respond really fast, you can go for that. But if you're starting your e-commerce right now, you can just opt out of this, because this is not really important right now. Next is just click on confirm order, and it will redirect you to the page where you need to fill in all the details. Okay, so you need to fill in username, password, confirm your password, first name, last name, and your email address. So in this case, I have already been like I have already been registered with them, so I will just fill in my password. Okay, so this is my username and password, and I will click on sign in. Basically you have to create your account here, so I have already created my account before, because I am using this. Okay, so now he is here on the secure card payment. So just go on, click on the add new card, put the name of the card, name on whose this card belongs to, put the card number, your expiration date and CVV, and scroll down below. You can also use PayPal or any other account funds, and just scroll down below, click on this automatically renew this checkbox, and click on continue. Okay guys, so once you click on continue, your domain name will be purchased and it will be on your account. So basically I'm not going to buy this domain name, because I have lots of domain name right now, so I will use one of them. But this is how you can buy a domain name with 60% discount already pre-applied, and couple of premium features for free. Okay, so the next step we would go is like getting the best and the fastest WordPress hosting for e-commerce. Okay, so I personally recommend you to go with these two domain hosting providers, Bluehost and SiteGround. And I'm suggesting you and recommending you this because I personally use these two hosting, and I have been using from several years, and I have never got any complaint. Not just that, because I am recommending it. Even if you go to wordpress.org, let me show you wordpress.org, which is the official WordPress website. And if you go and click on the hosting, you will see that they also recommend Bluehost and SiteGround. Okay, so these are the normal links from where you can get. But so if you come onto our website, or you can scroll to the description in this video, you will find the link that has 66% discount pre-applied with Bluehost. Click on the link and it will redirect you to another page where Bluehost will open, and with a special discount already being pre-applied. So all you need to do is choose the plan and purchase it. Okay, so as you can see, our website, the Bluehost website has been opened, and all you need to do is go on, click on hosting. You don't need to go to the WordPress, guys. You need to click on hosting, click on shared hosting. Now, if you come here, now it will ask you to choose a plan. But here is now the moment that you should decide how many websites do you want. If you are just dedicated to run one website, go with the basic plan. But if you think that okay, you can in future you can start another e-commerce website. If you suppose this website, this e-commerce store is really great, profitable, and you want to start another website, so you need to purchase another hosting plan in the future. But if you go with the plus or any other like the pro, we are using the pro one, but if you go with the plus, the choice plus, or any other, you will get unlimited websites. So that's the really great feature that Bluehost provides, and it has also like unlimited SSD, unlimited bandwidth, free SSL certificate. And now here the difference is like high performance. If you go with the pro, you will get high performance, and if you go with the choice plus, you will get a standard performance. So if you are like so here I'm not going to suggest you any plans because it's totally up to you. But if I would recommend you to go with the pro version, because you will get some high performance and you will get to spam experts, and there are other features, but mainly because of the high performance. But you can also select any other plan also. So right now we will choose this plan, which is the recommended plan, choice plus, which it comes for $15 per month, but you will get it at $6.95 a month. Just go and select this. So now here it will ask you to create a new domain name or use your own domain name. Okay, so you can do two things. Either you can link up, okay, I don't want this. Either you can link up your domain name here, okay, or you can just like skip it right now and you can create your domain name later. So right now I will just skip my domain. Okay, so once you click on skip now, you will be redirected to this page. So here you can choose two options. First, using a one click Google sign in, or by filling in the details. So I'll just fill in my details and I will just, okay, so Neeraj Kashyap, which is my name. So business country is India. Okay, so I have filled in my details and I will just scroll up, and now here it says account plan. Now here is the difference, guys, that you need to understand how thing works. Okay, so let me see if I have the calculator. I will bring up my calculator. Okay, there it goes, calculator. Okay, now if you see that if you go for 12 months, which is 1 year, it will be $8.95 a month. So let's go with $8.95 into 12 months. So you have to pay $107 for 1 year. But if you go for 24 months, it will be $7.95. Okay, so let's go for $7.95 into 24. It would be $190. So little bit of expensive than the one, but not that. And if we go on for the 36, which is 3 years, so you can see $6.95. So let's start with $6.95 into 36 months, $250. So really, guys, just for few dollars you can see what's the real difference. Because if you go on and if you calculate on $8.95 for 36 months, $8.95 into 36 months would be $322, but you need to pay right now is $6.95 into 36, just $250. So it's more than $110 you are going to save it right now. So definitely go with the 3-year plan, but still the choice is up to yours which one you support it, because it's all up to your budget. So I really go with like the 36 months. It really, because it's really saves me a lot of money in the long run, and I don't need to worry about renewing the prices, because sometimes when you try to renew the price, the hosting prices are really high, so you need to pay some extra amount, because $6.95 is the discounted amount, guys. which is 66% discounted. So when you will be renewing, it will be $15. So definitely go with 3 years. So the next time you need to, so you will I will already have a great discount for the next time in 3 years, and you will also be really monetarily really strong by that time, because your e-commerce store will really be making you great amount of money. So go for 3 years. Okay, so next is this here it comes like the Bluehost SEO Tools. You don't need this. Next is the site log security essentials. You don't need this either. So you so basically uncheck those, and so you will see that your total savings is like 200 and so they have applied GST, because in India we need to pay GST. So total is 295, and if you can see here, it's 250 plus the GST, it is 295. Now I need to put in my credit card details and my signature. So I will just do that and just come here below, click on this check mark and submit. So after that, you will be asked to create your password with your domain name, and once you do that, you will be asked to verify your email ID so that you can log in. So once you logged in, you can see you can create your site from your dashboard. Simply paste your site's name, whatever your site name is. So we will paste our demo site name, which is AMZ Seller Guru, which we are taking right now, and you can see the website is currently empty. We have reloaded it, and the website is empty. We'll also paste the site tagline, which stands for what your website means, and so this is the site tagline that we have pasted, the best community for AMZ seller, and then we will click the next button. So let me complete the typing. Yeah, okay, let's click the next button, and then I have to choose my domain name. So since I have lots of domain name, I will hide all my other domains, and I will choose the domain name which is AMZ Seller Guru. Okay, just hold on for a minute, because there's lots of domain that I have in my account. And okay, so I have selected the AMZ Seller Guru, and here is a directory. Keep it blank. You don't want the directory to be filled in, because directory stands for on a folder in which you want to save your install your WordPress. So now AMZ Seller Guru, I want it in the parent directory, so I will leave the directory blank. Now there are some 3 plugins which has been suggested by Bluehost. I don't want any of these plugins right now, so I will uncheck them, and I will click on the next button. I will also uncheck the Monster Insights, and I have clicked the next button. So now WordPress is being deployed, which means it is being installed by by Bluehost script installer. So till then, you just need to wait for a few minutes. The installer may take a few minutes or 2 or more, maybe more. So you will get an email on your email address alerting you. So I got an email. You can see here I just got an email, new WordPress site. If I click on it, let's open and check what email have I got. But because the installer is still saying that our WordPress is being installed and it's not installed successfully right now, but we got an email from our website which says our website has already been created. So here do not exit this step, because let the installer complete its complete setup, because there are sometimes some files are there in the inside core files which still are being deployed, but the website on the front end works. As you can see, the website on the front end is working, but till now the installer has not completed its installation. So hold on for that minute, do not rush. And so okay, so you can see here our WordPress has been installed. So you will get 4 details like website, admin ID, admin URL, username and password. So copy the admin URL in a new tab so that you can log in, and I will copy the password here. And okay, let me copy. Yeah, I have copied it, and next go to paste your username and paste your password. So I have put my password and my username, and I will click on login. So that's how you install a WordPress in your Bluehost account. So if you are using any other accounts, it's the same process of installing a Bluehost. So this is how you install a Bluehost. So now we will move on to our next step after installing Bluehost. So I will continue there. Okay, so now our WordPress is installed, so we need to move to our next step. So let's scroll down and see what our next step is. So as you can see, installing WordPress, it's done, and getting a free SSL. So in Bluehost, I have already showed you how the SSL is automatic, so you don't need to do anything else if you are using Bluehost. So now the next is step number 5, which is installing a free e-commerce plugin. So all you need to do is head over to your installed WordPress, and by the end of this you can just click on WP admin. We have already here, we have mentioned it on our blog if you are like if in doubt like how to log in. So all you need to do is like your website, that is www.yourwebsite.com, and you have to add this /wp-admin, or you can do another one thing, that if you don't want to type, if you don't want to type, so all you need to do is come here to your home page, scroll down below, you will see here login. Right now I have logged in, so that's why it's showing me logged out. So for you there would be an option to log in site admin. Okay, so all you need to do is either go to WP-admin or click on the login button right here. So I am here in my login dashboard, so I will remove these things all from here. So for you it would be really easy to understand what are the things that we are going to do on our e-commerce website. Okay, so let's scroll on the top, so it would be really easy for you to understand. I know guys, it's taking a long, so please hold on to this course, because this is a really long course. It will take really several minutes to understand how to set up an e-commerce website, because setting up an e-commerce website is not that easy. Just like you go and click on 2-3 button, next, and your WordPress website is done. It's not that. And basically if you want to create a website like a professional, by paying them like we charge near about $350 and more on gloriousthemes.com. they charge to just set up a e-commerce website on WooCommerce, and this is their step that they follow. That the entire step, this guide is written by them, WordPress experts. So definitely you are going to get a lot of benefit, at least $350 benefits you are getting straight up front, and there are lots of bonuses and discount links that has been given here. So I really appreciate your time that you are stick till this, and we have moved to the step 5. There are 19 steps to go, 19 steps in total, so there is real about now 14 steps to go. So let's get started with our step number 5, which is installing the free e-commerce plugin. Okay, so the WordPress dashboard is now clear, so it would be really easy and helpful to you to understand. So all you need to do is go to plugins, click on add new. It depends on your internet connection, so how fast it works. So I will just basically, sometimes I will jump cut it so that it would be really easy. So once you are here in add new, you need to come here to the search bar and you need to type Woocommerce. Okay, so this is actually basically the plugin for our e-commerce, and you all you need to do is just install it. So right now you can see I have installed it, and it says me activated because I have already installed it. For you it would show something like this, install now. Just click on it, install now. So it will download the plugin, but don't activate it guys. I will request you, do not activate the plugin right now, because this is not the right time to activate the plugin, because there are lots of other things to do before activating this. Okay, so now we have covered the step 5, which is installing a free e-commerce plugin. Next is installing a responsive free theme. Okay, so now let's scroll down below, because it would be really okay here. So installing a free responsive theme, and we recommend you to use Astra. So to do that, you need to go to appearance, click on themes. Okay, and once you go to the themes, click on add new, and here in the search bar type Astra, ASTRA. That's a free theme, and you can use it, and it really is compatible with WooCommerce. So you can just go ahead and click on the install button. Right now it says me activated because I have already installed it, just for the sake of this tutorial, that it would be really easy and fast to demonstrate you. You can see here this theme is not installed, so it says me install, but here I have installed it. Okay, so after installing this theme, all you need to do is activate it. Now if you want a premium theme for WooCommerce, you can go to Theme Forest, you can get there. Even Glorious Themes have their own premium version for the WooCommerce theme, which we use, is known as Ayush, AYUSH, but it's not but it's not like launched for the public yet, because they are like testing a few bit more settings before it goes out to the public. We are using the beta version right now. Okay, so for now, in this tutorial we will use Astra. So go on, install, and then click on the activate button. Once you activate it, you will see a notice that it says thank you for installing Astra, get started. Okay, so you don't need to do anything else. Now here what it says, after installing this, there is one more thing that you will see here, and it says that under appearance there is called starter templates, right? So but you don't see the starter templates, so you need to do is now go to this Astra options, click on this starter templates, and click here activate, install and activate in this starter template here, just right here. Click on this activating, so you will see this installing and activating the plugin. So you will see right here in the left hand side there will be a new menu known as starter templates. Okay, so here it comes, starter templates. Now it will ask you to use your page builder. Now I really recommend you to use Elementor, because that's first of all, Elementor is free. It comes in two variants, free and a paid version. So the free is really great and wonderful, and you can do a great lot of things with the paid free version. And if you want to do more, you can have the pro version in option, but free is really great. In some of my niche sites, we just use the free version. We didn't even need the necessity of upgrading it to the pro version. So choose the Elementor. As soon as you click on the Elementor, you would be like redirected to the next step, which will ask you to install a premium templates. Like these are the premium templates that you get for free using Astra. So now we will do one more thing, that because there are lots of like agency, you need to pay for the agency. Okay, so we will go ahead and click this drop down, and we will click on the e-commerce, because it's an e-commerce website, right? So we want an e-commerce website. So there are lots and lots of themes, but we want to keep it as simple, and also for this tutorial easy and simple and beautiful. So we will choose this brand store. So I'll click on it. So it says now import the home templates and import the complete site. Now this has two different meanings, so you should understand before like clicking on it. If you are running a e-commerce website, you have products on your website, you have all the features, all the settings are done, then you need to just click on the import home template. But if your website is brand new and you are following this tutorial, and your website e-commerce store is brand new, then you need to import the entire everything. So right now our website is completely new, so we will click on the import complete site button. So now the pop-up will open, and it will ask you, we are almost there, do you want to upgrade the plugin, or do you want to do this? Well, we will say we don't want to upgrade the plugin, we will move ahead. Now it asks me, your selected website is being imported. Delete previous site data, obviously, because ours is a totally new website, that's why we are choosing this option. But if yours option is not a new one, that was my phone. Okay, so if your site is a already running existing site, do not click on this option. Only new website need to click this option, and then I will come and click on the import button. It will say activating WooCommerce. We have already installed WooCommerce, and now it is going to get activated right here. Okay, so now after this, that's why I asked you, do not activate the plugin there, because if you activate the plugin, you need to configure the plugin at that time, and after that you need to do this step. But we just skipped a part so that we can configure it later in a better way. And now it says that all the plugins, header, footers, everything has been activated, and it's importing some sites. So let it complete the complete process, and after that we will come and I will continue this video. Okay, so our import process is now completed. Let's visit our website and see how it looks. Okay, can you say that that was something really in like a new site, just a few minutes ago, but now it's a professional looking e-commerce website, and not everything is working right now. Just at least the products are being added, a sample products. You can just click on the add to cart button. You can go to the checkout. Okay, I hope, yeah, there you got. Let's go to the checkout, but you cannot check out it right now because the payment gateways are not enabled. So you can come till this process, but you cannot place the order because here it say sorry, it seems that there are no available payment method for your state. Okay, so basically you can see almost 50 to 60% of the website is working, but now we need to move to the another step where every process is working. You can customize everything that you don't like. If you don't like this checkout page, you can customize the checkout page. If you don't like or if you want to change the text of this website, you want to change the logo, you want to change the banner, you want to change the icons, you want to change the graphics, all you can do that in just with a click of a button and with using the drag and drop feature. Okay, so now our website is working. So just I will close this, and now we will learn what is the next step. Next is installing recommended plugins. Okay, so for that we need to go to the plugins, and we need to click on add new, and then we need to go here and search. Now what you want to search is here. We have already listed few of the plugins. The first is Akismet. Akismet is a plugin that allows you to stop the spam comments, bot comments basically. So this is really good plugin to stop, and this is made by Automatic, which is the team behind WordPress, is the parent company of WordPress. So click on the install now. Akismet anti-spam, you just need to know the name Akismet. Okay, next is Rank Math. This is great SEO plugin. So just go and paste here Rank Math. It will come here. The plugin is free, but you need to authenticate it. So we will show you what is the step of using this Rank Math. So now the next, after Rank Math, Elementor, we have already installed Elementor. Next is Real Simple SSL. Okay, so Real Simple SSL is for those to enable the complete HTTPS on your website. Okay, so click on install now. Now we would come here. This is WordFence. WordFence is the security feature plugin for WordPress. So it's free, and it enables you to secure your WordPress from attackers, from hackers, and like blocking malware. So everything you get it that for free. Click on install now. It's really a trustworthy plugin. It has got more than 3 million active installs. Not just install, it has 3 million active installer, means more than 3 million websites are using it right now. Okay, so after the WordFence, we need to get another security plugin, which is Sukuri. So all this list is actually given in the description below, and you can find it on our website. And it's better actually you go to our website so that you can get the complete updated feature, because we keep on updating the post, we keep on updating this list, so that if there is a new plugin, because first we were using Yoast SEO, but now Rank Math is there, so we are using Rank Math first. Then before we were using the WP Bakery, but now we are using Elementor. That's why I always ask you to go for the website, and if you can really go and subscribe to our newsletter, because that way you can really get updated. You can get notification that something has been updated, a new thing has been added, and you can really update your website too. So now we will be installing Sukuri. Go ahead and paste it here. You just need to install it. You don't need to activate it right now. You just need to keep on installing. This is the way how professionals do all the works, so that it really fastens the process. So we are right now just downloading the plugins to our WordPress. Okay, Sukuri. Now is the Updraft Plus. Updraft Plus is a backup plugin, and it's free but has some paid add-ons. So it all depends upon you. You want to use the paid add-ons, or you just want to go with the free version. So in this tutorial we are showing you the free version, but personally we use the paid version of this plugin, because backup matters, guys. Backup matters, because this hard work that you are doing it right now, after that you will be adding your products, adding your customers, your website would be live. You don't want to that all the hard work, all the work, all the customer database just go on and get deleted by some hacker or by some mistake. So definitely backup is recommended. Okay, so now is Smush by WP Moodeb. This plugin is actually really important plugin. What it does is like it compresses the image within WordPress automatically, so that if a image is like 1 MB, it will take time to download, right? But it will compress it and make it within few KB, so your website will load like super rocket fast. Okay, so that's it. We have installed Smush 2. Next we'll come and we will install WooCommerce PayPal. This is a PayPal gateway by WooCommerce. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we have already installed it. You can see here WooCommerce PayPal checkout payment gateway. You can see by WooCommerce we have already installed it. Next is WooCommerce Stripe. So we will go ahead and install those two. So I think I have installed this too. Yes, I have already installed this WooCommerce Stripe payment gateway. You can see by WooCommerce. Okay, next is Razorpay for WooCommerce. This is for India only, guys. Okay, this is for India only. So if you are outside India, do not download Razorpay, because that's an Indian payment gateway that works within India. It doesn't work outside India. So okay, oh my god, I don't want to activate it. Okay, so I was saying to you and I just clicked on activate. So these are the few free plugins that every WordPress WooCommerce store must have. You cannot just go ahead and skip any of these plugins. This is really important. Let me get you again and remind you what are these plugins are. Akismet stops spam comment. RankMath is the SEO plugin that will handle your SEO for your products, for your blog, for your pages, for your homepage, for your entire website. Elementor is the drag and drop page builder, which we are using it since we have designed this entire page using Elementor. You can see here, edit with Elementor. Next is Real Simple SSL. So if you see this HTTPS on any website, this free plugin makes it happen easily. You don't need to go and code anything. Next is Wordpress. This is a security plugin so that no one can hack your website easily, because websites are hackable, but at least this makes you about 90% safer site, so that no one can come on, attack on your website, put a malware, and as soon as a malware gets into your website, Google will delist you from search engines. Everything will be automatically being, files are created, your database will be like stolen or been sold to someone else, your customer data will be leaked, so you don't want to mess with that. Okay, so Wordpress Security is another great plugin. It actually locks down the plugin, it actually locks down the file structure of the WordPress, so no one can come and change the file. It also monitors if there is a file change. So if someone has someone has got a backdoor access to your website and changed a file so that they can run a malware, Security will alert you that a file has been changed, and it will give you an option to restore it to the original version, so you don't need to panic and say, oh my god, what was the original code and how I'm going to repair or fix it. That's really great, right? So next is Updraft Plus. That's a backup and restore plugin. It backups and saves your data to a remote storage. You can use Dropbox, you can use Google Drive, you can use Amazon AWS services. The next now is Smush. That is next plugin is Smush. It compresses the image so that your website loads faster and it has small inside. Next is the WooCommerce PayPal. This is a payment gateway, PayPal for your website. WooCommerce Stripe. This is another payment gateway for your WooCommerce. These two are the world's most used global platforms. For India, if someone is watching from India, they can use Razorpay. Okay, so these are the free plugins. Now coming to the paid plugins, we have got some really great and awesome features of the paid. Elementor Pro. Since you are using Elementor Pro will enable you to do much more things with your Elementor, and you can create much more designs with pre-built features in it. Next is Updraft Plus Pro. Yeah, Updraft, you are using it the free version. The free version has some limitations, like you cannot do more than this many backups a month. You cannot do an incremental backup. You cannot do automatically deleting a backup, old backups, and creating new backups. So that is allowed in Updraft Pro. Next is WP Forms Pro. Now WP Forms Pro is a contact form plugin that is something like the you can say it like Elementor, that allows you to drag and drop, add great features, like you can add checkboxes, like there are options you can add checkboxes. Let me give you an example which you can really understand. So I will bring up my website. Okay, so this is our website. You can see here, BloggerSprout. And right now I'm on our page advertise on BloggerSprout. Yes, we take sponsorships. So you can see this is a contact form plugin, but it doesn't looks like a contact form. You can choose radio buttons are there, and you can see the prices keep changing according to it. Next is like for the sponsored review, you can also do this, like you can upload files, you can give us the link for your file, then you can come and scroll below, you can put all your information and then submit. So this is a contact form, and we use WP Forms Pro version to do this. Okay. Next is WP Mail Pro. So this plugin is a real simple plugin, and if you get the Pro version, you will not see that is it working or not. It's not there is a bug. The thing is that this plugin makes it simple to send email from your website. So suppose if I come onto your website and I went and purchased, suppose I went and I purchased this sneakers. As soon as I purchase the sneakers, your website will send an email to my email address confirming that I bought a product, I have paid this much, this is an invoice of yours. So on some of the websites, you cannot send the mail because the hosting providers doesn't allow you that feature. But in using WP Mail Pro, that feature is enabled by your site. You can also use to Google servers. You can use several other servers like Amazon AWS. So now your email will get automatically instant delivered to your customers, and your customers will see, yeah, that's really great e-commerce website. The response is really great. Now the last option is Monster Insights Pro. This is a analytics plugin, and what it does is it integrates Google Analytics and WordPress together. So if a visitor comes and if you can see the analytics, what's going on with your website, and you don't need to visit Google Analytics website to see, you can see it right from the Monster Insights. Okay, so that was all the information you can get. If you want to buy any of these plugins, all the links are given on our blog post. As you can see here, just click on this link, you can get the WP Forms, Monster Insights, all the links are given on our blog post. So just visit there and go to the step number 7 to have a look on it. Now moving to step 8, setting up the WordPress security. So WordPress security really plays a great role, and we have already downloaded 2 plugins, right? So all you need to do is go to plugins, installed plugins. Now you need to go to installed plugins, okay? And then come and click on the Security activate, okay? As soon as you click on Security activate, you need to come here on your left hand side, click on Security and come to settings. So now it says API key not found. You can ask for like click on this generate API key. It will ask for the email. It will say you, okay, where is the email ID? Just click on agree, and I have read the confirmation. So let me open my email address very quick. Okay, this is a temporary email ID. As you can see here, this is not a real email ID. This is a email ID that I use for development. So I will just click on submit. Okay, so for this tutorial, just click on this and you will have and tick mark this and click on submit. So it will automatically activate it. Right now for some reason it's not getting activated. Don't worry, I will just do it in a later step, but let's now continue our tutorial. So now after doing that, you need to come and click on this scanner and scroll down below. Here you will see WordPress integrity diff utility. Click on the enable button. Okay, so next you need to go on and click on hardening. Now here are few things that you can really make your website stronger. The first option is premium, so don't go ahead and click on apply because it will ask you for money, and rest of the features are free. So all you need to do is click on apply on each of them. Okay, so what will happen is like you can see here it's already remove WordPress version, so your attackers can't see which WordPress version you are using. Next is block of certain PHP files, means no one can upload any PHP file to your website because that's a way of getting hacked. So that will be hardened. Avoid information leakage, that's what. Click on apply hardening. Verify default admin account. So default admin account like the admin username cannot be used. Click on apply. disable plugin and theme editor. Yes, definitely you should do this. Lots of users are still using this because I don't think there is a reason to use this. Just click on apply and activate automatic secret keys updater. Click on apply. Okay, these are the few things that you need to apply so that all these things would work. Right now my key isn't working, that's why I haven't applied, but I hope you understand it, because just for a reason I cannot show it, but you need to click on apply and get it done. Now coming to the next is post hacks. Let's scroll down below and see if there is something that we should know. Okay, here isn't anything that you need to update. So next, come on alerts. Now here you just add an email ID. Okay guys, just add an email ID. And if you add an email ID, just what will happen is like you can see this is a temporary email that I'm using because this is a .local. .local is just for development purpose. So add your email ID. So as soon as someone goes and do an action that is not legal or it's prohibited, you will get an email ID. You can receive several types of email, like if someone has activated a plugin or installed a plugin, you will get an email. For my on my WordPress, all these options are turned on. So if anyone just goes and comments on my website, I will receive more than 4 emails for that. If someone goes and reset their password, I will get 4 emails for that. That's how like the security we are maintaining on our websites. We are using the pro versions of this, but free version is really great and really okay for someone who is starting. Okay, so this is done. Next we need to come on and click on this. Since everything is done, you can come and click on the settings button again. So here you will see this is in green and activated. All you need to do is now go to your dashboard, or you can click here dashboard, and it will show all the informations of Sucuri plugin right here. Okay, and you can see all the false positive reviews. So that's it, your 50% security has been done. You need to now do more 50% more for your security. So remember, we have installed 2 plugins, Sucuri and Wordfence. We have now activated Sucuri. Now we need to activate Wordfence. We'll come to the plugins again and scroll down below. You will find here Wordfence. Click on activate it. This is the way. That's why I have asked you install all the plugins, and then we will go ahead step by step. That's how a perfect thing you can achieve something perfectly. All the settings are done in the perfect way. You don't need to worry about, oh, the video went too fast, you just skipped a feature or skipped a setting and now you need to scroll back. Okay, so it's been more than an hour. Okay, so as soon as you install and activate the Wordfence, this pop-up will appear. You need to add your email address, add your real email address. Just for the tutorial, I'm using a demo email address, but you need to use a real email address. Here you had an option to join their newsletter. I have clicked on no, and you need to check this box on and click on continue. Now it will be working, and it will ask you to enter a premium key. All you need to do is click on no thanks. So now Wordfence has been installed. Now you need to go ahead and click on Wordfence all options. Okay, now this entire options will load up. Now before going any further, you just need to click on this expand all button. So this will expand all the menus, and here you can see the license key is been activated. So it's automatically gets you a free license. You don't need to worry because that's a temporary license. You can change it anytime if you want. Okay, but it works free and it can only be used in only one website, so no worries. Now here is view customization. So display all options, display blocking menu display. You just need to click on display all options. Now second option is general Wordfence options. Click on the first option, that update Wordfence automatically when new version is released. Okay, now here is how does plugin gets IPs. Now for me it says recommended here, so I have to use this. If your hosting says recommended here, this option, if the third option is recommended for you, choose the one which is recommended for you. Every hosting will have a different recommends, so use according to that. Okay, now scroll here below, you will see hide WordPress version. Click on that. Disable code executions for upload directory. Click on it. So next, delete Wordfence tables. No, never, you should never click on this. Okay, so this is done. Till next, scroll down below. Now here it says email me when WordPress is automatically updated. Yes, you should know when WordPress is updated, so that if there is a new feature or new changes, you can check it. Now scroll down below. Now here is alert me when someone with administrator access signs in. Okay, and now the another option is only alert me when that administrator signs in from a new device or location. Okay, so this is like if you have got more than one admin, you should check this box. And if you have got only single admin and you are working from a particular place and you don't shift your changes or change your device, click on these options. In this way, if someone uses a new location or a new device, you will get alerted that someone has signed in with administrator access. Okay, also check mark this alert me when a non-admin user signs in. This way you can also get information when a subscriber or a customer signs into your website, so you can know that this user had signed in right now on their website, on your website. Okay, scroll down below. Now here you will see basic firewall. It says learning mode. Click on it and choose enabled and protecting. Okay, now scroll down below again, and you just keep on scrolling this, because these options are not these options are good on default. You don't need to do anything else. Now keep scrolling below. Now here is basic scan type options. Now for normally it should be standard scan, but if you are thinking that someone has hacked your website, click on this high sensitivity, but normally you should click on standard scan. Okay, and then scroll down below. Now here these two things are really important. Scan theme files against repository version for change. Check. Scan files scan plugin files against repository version for change. Click on check. Okay, now scroll below. Now scan files outside your WordPress installation. Yes. Scan images, binary and other files if they are executable. Yes. Now here when you scroll down below, how much memory you want WordPress to use, at least add 1 GB, so add 1256 MB. Okay, that is what I recommend. And maximum execution time should be 0 for default, must be 8 or greater. I will add maximum execution time to be 60 seconds. Okay, you can also lower it. You can use 10 or 20 or higher. I recommend you to use 60. And now scroll it below, keep scrolling and see all the options are done. Click on this save changes. If you have doubt on what are the changes I have done, just go back and watch the entire video from where I have started changing and setting up the WordPress, so that you can see it again and update it. These are the essential settings. Click on save changes. Now this is done. Now if you want to add security to your login, you can do that by clicking on login security and enabling two-factor authentication. We use on our websites two-factor authentications only for the admin, not for all the users, or you can also leave it there. So the decision rests on you. So now the security and WordPress settings are done. So this is the so these are the ways how you can secure your WordPress website. Now we have another third plugin that we need to use, and I really forgot about that to mention. That is Akismet. Click on it, activate it. The Akismet would be is a spam controlling plugin. So basically it stops spam from attacking your website. So after pasting the Akismet key, you need to click on here. Always put spam comment on this. Choose this option and do not display privacy notice. I will choose this. You can also display the privacy notice if but it all depends upon you. So I will click on do not display privacy notice and click on save changes. So that's it for the WordPress security. So now we will move on to our step 9, which is setting up an e-commerce SEO. So we will go again to plugins, install plugins, and activate rank math. This is here rank math, and click on activate it. So rank math will ask you to activate rank math. Yes, that rhymed, right? So rank math will ask you to activate rank math using their API. So click on this activate rank math. It will automatically get you a key. So if you get on this page, just click on a method to log in. So I will choose my Google account and I will click on OK. Okay, so now rank math is activated and you can see here your website is ready to use rank math SEO. Click on start widget. Now it will say import data from, so we don't have Yoast SEO, so skip, do not import now. Now it will ask like WooCommerce, so what kind of website is like, where like you can choose like personal blog, any other. So ours is a e-commerce website, so we will write choose the web shop option and just choose the name here, like we will choose the name like WooCommerce tutorial by BloggerSprout. Choose your company's name. Okay, now you can upload your logo if you have a logo, so that's something handy. If you don't have, don't worry, you can change it later. So click on save and continue. Next is search console. So you can authorize your search history, search console. So we will skip this process right now because that's something else. So on sitemap, click on include images, yes. And here is the public post. We don't want header footer template on our sitemap. We don't want steps on our sitemap. We want only post, products and pages. Okay. And on taxonomies, we want product categories too. So click on this option and click on save and continue. Next is no index empty, yes. No follow external links off, and open external links in a new tab on, and click on save and continue. So that's done, guys. So our rank math has been set it up and the SEO is now ready. So I will click on return to dashboard. So how this SEO works is I will show you when we will be adding our product on our WooCommerce. Okay, so right now it was just how to set up the SEO. So our SEO is now set up. For setting the homepage SEO, you need to click on go to the pages and search for your front page. So I will scroll it below. You can see here front page, right? And I will click on edit. So okay, so now this is how by default your website will look. Your front page, you need to click on this where it says here rank math in a symbol. Sometimes it will be 0, sometimes it can be like 100. So here is how the rank math. Once you click, you will get these options. These options. So you need to click on edit snippet. So when you click on edit snippet, this is how your website will look on Google. So you have to write your website name. So our website name is Awesome Store X. Okay, Awesome Store X, beautiful e-commerce store. So write it according to what it's for you. And here is the description. So we Awesome Store X sells awesome looking t-shirts and sneakers for young generations. Okay, so be creative and add you can see here there is a keyword there is a text counter, so you cannot cross 160. We have gone up to 79. So go ahead and type it entirely. Then after typing, you don't need to worry about saving. Just click on cross, and once you have clicked on cross, click on update button. So okay, so once you click on the update, these settings will automatically be saved. So this is how you can improve SEO. Now if you want to also focus on keyword, we don't recommend using keyword, but you can also focus on keyword. We will say that we want to focus our front page keyword on our main store name, Awesome Store X. Okay, so it will so since Awesome Store X, because this feature uses Google search feature, so if this keyword is not in Google, it will not show up. But if I type on WooCommerce, let's see if it comes up. Yes, you can see this list comes down. This is why, because it uses Google search technology to bring you the keywords. So it's built in keyword researcher. So if I click on WooCommerce, you can automatically see WooCommerce is here. Now it will say all the things that you need to do. That's how you can improve your complete SEO for e-commerce. We have a in-depth guide on this. So there's another tutorial on SEO, because if we go ahead and start teaching you SEO, you cannot complete this course in like 4 to 5 hours. Okay, so we will skip on it right now and we will go to the dashboard. Now after setting up the e-commerce SEO, we are going to step 10, that is setting up the e-commerce plugin. Yes guys, now is the time to set up our WooCommerce settings, because WooCommerce settings are not set up. You can see welcome to WooCommerce, it shows us till now, so we need to set that up. So we will click on run setup widget. So you will get something like this. If it's updated, do not worry, the settings will remain the same. So I will choose where your store location is. We are located United States, so we will choose the address. Here is our address and our state is here. The currency you want to deal, we want to deal in USD, that is United States dollars. Okay, what type of products do you intend to sell? We want to sell physical products. And then click on continue. Let's go and continue. Next it will ask you for the payment, and it is using PayPal, so click on check this on and enter your PayPal address. Do not enter your normal email address, enter your PayPal email address where you can receive your money. Okay, so after doing that, click on continue. Now we are on our shipping rate, and shipping rate is actually depends on what product you are selling. So we are selling t-shirts on our demo e-commerce store, so we will be charging a flat rate of rupees 60 on our shipping charges. So I will type it here. If you are charging in dollars, like $1, $2, just type it here. We will be charging 60. Let's suppose we are super greedy, so we will be charging 60 here, so it's 60. And locations not covered by your other zones, and we will be charging 120. Okay, we will use kilograms. You can change it to grams, pounds, ounces. It depends on your metric. So what kind of metric units you use. So we use kilograms and centimeters. So we will use that and click on continue. Now here it says recommended for all WooCommerce store like MailChimp and Facebook. Yes, yes, you want all this, and click on check this box and click on continue. So it will install these two plugins. Okay, so now the last step is connecting your Jetpack. I don't recommend personally using Jetpack because sometimes it slows down the process, but as a beginner I would recommend you to use Jetpack, because you can get like the store stats, store monitoring and product promotion. But since we are an advanced user, we know how to do that. That's why we don't use Jetpack. But for you as a beginner, I would recommend you to click on the continue with Jetpack, sign in, and it will automatically connect. So I will skip this step right now. And here you are ready to start selling. It's done, but not completely. Okay, so here in our blog, you can see here it has total of 8 sections, and we are like, if you see that when install and activate for the first time, WooCommerce will this and configure everything, is the address field and everything, all what you want to sell and what not. So there are lots of things to do right now. It just seems like you are done, but no, you are not done. So you need to click on this visit dashboard, and after when you click on visit dashboard, you will come to again you will be redirected to the WordPress admin dashboard. Now you need to click on WooCommerce and settings. Okay, So now here you need to enable everything. So the on first, that is the general. This is your complete address. This is here selling location, where you want to sell. Suppose you are selling in United States and you don't want any customer from Canada to buy your products. You can just restrict it here, because you can't, since you can't send your t-shirt to Canada, you don't want to sell in that country, you can choose it in this location, like sell to specific countries. I will choose United States only. Yes, so United States. You can choose several countries, so you can restrict it here. If you are selling digital product, you can sell it to the entire world. You just click and remove it, you will be selling to the entire world. Okay, so that depends. This option you get. Shipping location is also the same. If you are shipping to only one country, selling it to one country, choose this option, ship to specific countries only. Okay, and if you are shipping to the entire world, like ship to all countries you sell to. Okay, so this option is really crucial, and you should know which countries you are targeting and choose this wisely. Next is enable taxes. Click on it. Yes, if you are selling physical or any type of product on the internet, definitely your money will come on the bank. The government of your country will have an eye that you are earning money, and you need to pay the taxes for the product. So you don't want to add so you don't want to get and in a like travel position later. So it's better to collect taxes from right on. So enable taxes right here and click on save changes. Now you'll see there is another tab will come here, tax. Okay, so doing this you will get another tab. Next, come to the products. We'll go on serially and we will learn how to configure each and everything. Shop page, store, that's it. Okay, now here is add to cart behavior. Redirect to the cart page after successful addition. What it means is, as soon as someone will click on add to cart, they will be redirected to the checkout, and I want that feature. Why? Because most of the time on private on a website, people come to buy a specific product. They are not like on Amazon, like there you will keep on add to cart and you will visit it tomorrow or day after later. On this type of website, people come at a time, they will check the product. If they like it, they will pull their credit card out and they will buy it. They will not add it to the cart and come it after a month back. That's not how this e-commerce type of website works mostly. So check this option. This is what I am telling it from my experience of running several e-commerce websites for several years. And click on save changes. Okay, now is click on inventory under products. Now you want this enable stock management to be checked on. You can change here the email address to the one who maintains all these stocks, and click on save changes. That's it, and nothing else to do in here. Then come on taxes. Now here it says prices entered with tax. Yes, I will enter prices inclusive of tax and exclusive of tax. Inclusive means the tax is already in that product. Suppose I will say, suppose I charge 20 rupees as a tax, and if I choose this option inclusive of tax and I will sell the product at 100 rupees, means 20 rupees is already here in the tax, means the product price is 80 and 20 rupees is the tax. That is inclusive. But exclusive means if you are selling the product on 100, then during checkout WooCommerce will automatically add 20 rupees to it, so the product price will become 120 during the checkout. So this is what exclusive of tax means. Most of the time people don't like to end up on exclusive, because if they have seen, okay, it's $100 suppose, and when they go and check out, they will find $120. So that's sometimes a reason most of the times people abandon their cart. So it's really smart to show 120 in the beginning. It's better increasing it later. So choose this option. Yes, I will enter prices inclusive of tax. Okay, next is calculate tax based on customer shipping address, customer billing address. Okay, so customer shipping address should be used. Shipping class, if you have any standard, reduced, 0, I will use the standard. So now is rounding, round tax at sub level 0 instead of rounding per line. Okay, so I don't want to round per line, I want to round at 0 level. So I will click it here, And now I will click on save changes. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention is display prices in the stop is as excluding tax. I will choose, you have to choose as including tax. Display prices during cart and checkout should also be including tax. Okay, and click on save changes. Next is standard rates. This is the rate of what the tax rate should be. So I will just click on insert row, and here the country code is US, that is United States. CA, California, I think so. I don't know the zip code of California. I will type something else. City is California. Rate is 20%. Priority compound shipping. Okay, and click on save changes. This is how you can add your tax rate depending on your location. Okay, so now you don't want this zero rate tax or reduced rate. You should always use the standard rates. Next is the shipping option. Click on the shipping option. Now here is the zone will be automatically be created. You just need to click on edit. This zone is created based on your location when you first set up your WooCommerce store. So it says zone name India, zone region is India is chosen here. Shipping method, now it says flat rate. Click on add it. Now it will ask you flat rate, is it taxable? Yes. What is the cost? 60. Do you remember we have given this rate during the initial setup, and I said I was super greedy, so I will take 60 rupees as a charge. Yeah, that's when it was created. So you don't need to do anything else. It's done here. Shipping options, click on the shipping options now and check whether the shipping options are enabled. Enable the shipping calculator on the cart page. Yes. And shipping destination should be default to customer billing address. It should be default to customer shipping address. Okay, billing address can be different sometimes, but shipping address is where customer wants their product to be shipped. So choose this option, click on save changes. Now coming to shipping class. Okay, so shipping class means what type of shipping you provide. Suppose you provide a normal shipping and priority shipping, so you can mention it here. So I will add priority shipping, sluggish priority, and I will click on add shipping class again, and I will add normal shipping, normal, and that's it. This two shipping class, and I will click on save. That's it, guys. I'm done with the adding shipping adding shipping classes. So every time I add a product, they will ask for the shipping class, and I can see it here how many products are on normal shipping and how many are in the priority shipping. Next we'll come to the payments, but we will not set up the payments right now because setting a payments we have already included how to set up the payments. So we will cover each and every payment on the next step. So but now we will go to accounts and privacy. Now it says account creation, allow customer to create an account during checkout. Yes, this feature allows you to this feature allows customer to create an account during checkout. So if like Amazon does, that's how. Okay, so allow customer to create an account on my account page. If a customer has skipped the process and went to the my account page, they can create an account in my account. But now since we have already created this, you don't need to enable this option. You should enable only one of those, either this or either that. Okay, so I basically recommend you to use this first feature because customer will create their account on the first time only. So you don't need the customer to go ahead and create an account now after they have purchased the product. So this is when creating an account, automatically generate an account username for the customer based on their name. I don't recommend this because let the customer decide what their username is, because most of the customers use their unique username to log into a website. So okay, so after that, now come here below and click on save changes. and everything will remain the by default. Next is coming onto the emails. This is really important because when customers like orders a new product, this email gets sends up. When someone cancels an order, this email sends up. So what are these emails looks like? Just click on the manage and you can check how the normal email looks like. You can see it enable disable. You can just enable or disable the product. You can add new line you can add new messages to these fields, but I don't recommend you to do any of those, okay, because by default this option is really great and it works out of the box really good. So changing it, I don't recommend you doing that, okay. So after coming here, you can change the name from whom this email that the customer will receive, from whom they are receiving. Basically here it should be your store's name and your store's email ID, so that the customer can understand from where they have got. And now on footer text, just delete it and write your store name. So I will write some storex.com, okay, and I'll click on save changes. That's it, guys. The account and emails are done. Now we need to click on integration and let's see what's in the integration field. So integration is basically the license and other fields, so you don't need to worry about this. If you are using Facebook for to promote your products, click on it. Click on it here, and you need to click on get started. And on clicking this button, it will automatically ask you for your Facebook login and to choose a page. I'm not going to do this right now in this tutorial because it will ask for the authentication and I don't want this store to be connected to my Facebook, but this is how you can do it here. Just click on get started, log into your Facebook and choose your store's Facebook page, okay. Next we will come to the advanced. This is the last step of configuring our WooCommerce. Basically you just need to do two things here. First is terms and condition page. Come here and choose the terms and conditions page. I don't have any, so I will choose the sample page and I will make this terms and condition page, and I will use the SSL, okay, and I will force to use an SSL on my page, okay, and then I will click on save changes. So by this way the SSL would be used on our website. So our step of how to configure our setting up our e-commerce plugin is done. Now we will go to step 11, which is installing a payment gateway. So PayPal and Stripe, we are already done with PayPal. Do you remember when we were setting the plugin for the first time, our WooCommerce? We need to do it with Stripe and Razorpay. The process is pretty much the same, and I will show you with one of them. So I will go to the WooCommerce settings, payments, and I will click on this PayPal here, and I will click on save changes. So now this is turned on, and then I will go and click on the manage field. So it will ask me like, okay, what kind of you want the features. So I want so do you want to enable PayPal standard? Yes. And it will ask me to put on my live API username and password. Just put it here, and I have already shown you where you can get it. You can just click on this link to get it, or you can just come it here and get it from here too. We have also included the link here, PayPal payment integration, okay. So basically you need to install these plugins. I have already shown you how to install it while we were installing plugins. So shipping setup, it's already done right now. Step 12. Step 13 is PayPal payment integration. Just click on this link, get your API name and username. So the entire steps is shown here. So it's basically going to the paypal.com and copying the your username. So clicking on the profile and setting, the settings are given here. So basically you should know how to get your PayPal username and password. I'm not going to show it because that's a security feature and I don't want to get exposed of the security settings. So I will not do this in this tutorial, but you get it how you can do it here in this complete steps, okay. Just copy the username and password, come it here and paste the copy username and password and click on save changes, and the PayPal settings is done. The same is with the Stripe settings. So Stripe payment is also the same. Go to WooCommerce setting, payment Stripe. You can see it here. We have this Stripe, right? Okay, I think the Stripe is not here right now. Okay, where is the Stripe? Okay, WooCommerce Stripe gateway, we haven't activated it, so we'll activate it. So Stripe is now activated. So we will go to WooCommerce settings and we will click on payments. Now you will see there are lots of stripes, right? You just need to click on this stripe, the simple one, the stripe with just no any other extensions. Enable it, click on save changes, then go to Stripe and click on manage. And so before, you can also use the test mode. Just go ahead and do the same thing that you have done in your PayPal. All you need to do is like put your test publishable key and secret key here, which you can get it from your Stripe account. If you don't know how to get it, just click on this link. It will take you to the dashboard of Stripe. Copy that publishable key and secret key and click on this save but changes. So that's how the entire settings would be done and your entire integration of Stripe would be done. Okay, so these are this actually this is the plugins for the payment, and since we are actually right now using these payment gateways and there are payments and transactions, most of them, and there are like the API keys, we cannot expose it because they are being used on our live website. For that security reason, I can't go and show the complete process, but you can know the complete process from our website. We have already mentioned how to do that, so sorry for that, apologies for that. I cannot mention, I can show you here right now for that features. And the Razorpay is also the same features. Actually the payment method is, all the payment gateway methods are simple, are all simple. You just need the publishable key. Some payment gateway says is ID, someone says it as key, someone said is set that as an any other form, but basically that's our only two things. There is a secret key and a public key. You need to copy that, paste it on your the plugin and click on save changes. Okay, now is how to create your first product. So to create your first product, go to your WordPress admin, click on product, click on add product. Okay, so basically we have already created several products. I will show you one of them on how the things works so you can understand. This is the so as soon as you will get several notices, just ignore that notice. You will get something, a default view of something like this. This is the name of the product. So I am using DNK black shoes, so I will bring up my website here. You can see here DNK blue shoes. So we should also have a black shoes, right? Okay, I will open this in a new tab. So okay, so DNK black shoes, this is the name that shows here. It will be, you have to type it here. Okay, next is the description. You can see the entire thing is written about the description of the product. Here is the description of the product. This comes here, so you need to push the description of the product. Next is, before going any further, you need to come here and choose the category. So this product is for women, so the woman is already selected here, and you can see here this product is for women here, so it says for whose product is this. Okay, next is scroll down below and scroll a little below. You will find product image. This is the product image. So here you can see that product image is here. Product galleries are not added, means you can add another extra pictures of this product. You can add on product gallery, but we don't have that, so we have already added one product. Now we need to come to this product data. This is where the features like the price, the quantity, or any other categories or informations are related. So we need to choose simple product. This is the regular price 150. You can also sell it for, we want to sell it for 110. You can type it here. So it will come under sell. Right now there is no sell, but it will come under sell as soon as we click on this update button, but we'll click it but later. Okay, so this is under the general tab. Here the text status, it says taxable, yes, and text class you can choose it to standard because we have clicked on standard. Now is the inventory, how many product we have. So we will see women sneakers black. Okay, this is the SKU. Manage stock, yes. So how many stock we have? We have near about 50 pairs. Okay, do allow back orders? Never. Do you want anyone to order a product if the product is out of stock? Basically we don't recommend it, but you can do it in your business if you want to. Okay, next is shipping. You can choose the weight. So the weight is 0.236 grams and length is about 25, 18, height is 30. Okay, it's on centimeters. Now is the shipping class. I want it in a priority shipping. Okay, now linked products doesn't mean anything. You can upsell or cross sell, but basically leave it to the theme. Attributes are if you want to add any color or changes, but since it's a simple product, do not add any attributes. And then you can scroll down below and click on the update button. Now here is another feature that I would like to let you know, but before that I would just refresh this page so you can see this product can now is going to sell. It's now closed and it says $110, so now it's on sale. Okay, the next feature is the SEO. So as I mentioned, rank math allows you to configure each SEO settings from the page onwards. So here it says DNK black shoes. Okay, so I will just click on this edit snippet. Now this is how it will look on the Google search page, or you can just click on this button. You can see how it looks on Google search result page. Okay, you can change the name, the title, or anything. So I will click and I want to change the title of this page. So I will write best shoes for females in 2020, or not 1020. Okay, what I'm doing, 2020. Okay, so that's it, how you can change the name. You can change the URL structure, you can change the description, then click on close, then put the your keyword here. So our keyword is DNK black shoes. I will put the keyword here. So if it's not in Google, definitely it will not come, and if it's in Google it will come here. So just click on select, and if not, don't worry. Next is all these features are like add focus keyword to the SEO title. So if you go on, this is our SEO title, you can add the focus keyword here, and this is how you need to do. So every time you do the things correctly, this green checkbox will come, so it means you have done it, and then come and click on update. So that's how you add a product to your e-commerce website. Okay, so we have already created our first product, and by using the default theme, we have used actually created several products. And now we will come to our 17th, understanding different types of product. So if you see here, when we go to create a new product, you will be asked this option: product type, simple, grouped, external, affiliate, and variable. Okay, so what does this mean is, simple product is a simple product like iPhone charger, or this just a simple shoe where you can't change color. Look, this shoe and this shoes are the same, but we have created separate listing because we want to show separate color separately. We don't want to link it together. So these are right now simple product. But if we want to show only DNK shoes, and if we click on it, you will get an option to choose yellow color, blue color, black, red. That is actually a variable product. Okay, so products have different variations, color, sizes. To maintain a variable product, it's really tough. You have to do it everything manually. Like each product will have their own quantity, their own shipping standard, their own pricing, their own everything. So it's better to do simple products. It's much faster and easy to maintain. And if a product ends, so you can know, yeah, okay, the shoe for the red color has ended, so you need to stock up or you need to remove that listing. But on variable product, it really is hard. Okay, next is the group product. Suppose you want to sell these two items together. You want to sell sneakers and you also want to sell this bracelet. So if you combine these two products, then it is called bundled product. Okay, group product or bundled product. And external product is like you just want to redirect it to another website. It's mostly used for the affiliate reason, so you can do that. Okay, so now we will learn how to manage your orders. So managing orders in WooCommerce is really easy, and it hardly takes about a few minutes to understand how the thing works. So right now, if we come to our WooCommerce orders, you can see that our we just have only one order and it says completed. But now we will go ahead and we will order a product, and we will see exactly what it takes to manage the order. So here is my website already opened in a new tab, and for this tutorial I will do three things is that first this first product I will go and order, and we will take it as a successful order. Second thing, we will take this order as a cancelled or failed order. Okay, so in this way you can understand how to manage two types of orders. And before going any further, let me open my mail so that if I get any email you can see it in here. Okay, from the what WooCommerce sends a customer the emails. Okay, so let's go ahead and first I will click on the DNK yellow shoes, and this order will be going to be successful. Okay, so I will click on add to cart, and we are going to proceed to checkout. So actually the details are already being filled, the temporary details are there, and here the email ID, that's the same email ID we are using here. Okay, so we will get a mail there. And now we don't want to ship into the different address. Okay, and next we will pay with as cash on delivery. I will click the check mark and I will place the order. So basically, if you have any payment gateway integrated, it will be just the same to use it. So right now we are using cash on delivery because in most of the time the cash on delivery is used on physical products. But if you want to get the payment first, just integrate PayPal or Stripe as I have shown in this method, and you can accept payment. Just the option would be here is like the cash on delivery would be removed, and you will get an option to choose between PayPal and Stripe. So it will remain the same. Just after clicking the place order, you will be required to put in your credit card or your PayPal credentials, and the amount would be deducted from your account. Okay, so actually I was working on with my this is my test data, as you can see, and we were testing out some of our products. This is our test account, and as you can see here we have just testing about 92,000. This is in Indian rupee, that's why it's showing that much high. It's not in dollars. So this is how we test. Okay, so in this tutorial we will just be using cash on delivery for the simplicity, and after that I will click on place order. So it will take so I got a mail here right now, and our order has been successful of $180. Okay, and I just got few emails, one from the WooCommerce as an admin and another as a customer. So the customer so the customers emails are here, and you can see we have got lots of email, and it says few seconds ago. These are the emails that we got right now. So the first email is as a security that someone has logged in. This is only for the admin, not for the customer. We will delete this. This is also for the admin. Okay, and this is for the customer, I think so. Yes, new order. Okay, yeah. No, this is for the admin. Sorry, actually we are using the same email for admin and customer. That's why I got a little bit confused. So this is for the admin that we got a new order. Order number is here 1420. It says DNK yellow shoes. Quantity is 1, and we got the price. We got the shipping price and the rate, the method of payment, the shipping address, and the billing address. And it says congratulations for the sale. Okay, so this is what the normal email for the admin looks like, and this is the email for the customer, where it goes. Okay, here. So it says for the customer, thank you for your order. You can just modify it, the email, using a premium plugin known as Woocommerce email customizer. Okay, and after that you will say hi FFF, which is my first name, just to let you know we have received your order and it's now going to be processed. Okay, and this is the details, the same details that the admin has received, but just the text on above is a little bit different. Okay, so we will delete all the emails so that now you can easily understand what's going on. So this is what the customer says, and after this the customer don't need to do anything else. They can just close the checkout page, and they can do whatever the things they want. But now for the admin side, just click on orders and you will get a new order right now here. That's as says is processing. Okay, so what does this processing means? As you can see on hovering the processing, it says payment to be made upon delivery, order status changed from pending payment to processing. Okay, so it means that payment has not yet been received. So I will click on the order and it will load up, and it provides me all the details like order details, all what is processing, its developer, the billing address, shipping address, the product, the flat rate, and other. These things are not important because this is the custom fields just to have a total control over that, but these things are really not that important. The main thing is it's here. Okay, so now what we will do is we will let the customer know that we are processing their order. So how would you alert the customer? So to alert the customer, you can add a note, and you have to choose first note to customer. Okay, and we will write we are processing your order and will be shipped within 2 hours. Okay, and I'll click on add. So as I have clicked on add, you can see just that a note has been added. We got an email as soon as I clicked on the add, and this is for the customer. So what the customer says, okay, they will say, okay, I got a mail, and hi, first name, the following note has been added to your order. Okay, so the customer can read that we are processing our order and will be shipped. So the customer can know, okay, that you are really responsive, and that his product or her product is going to be shipped within 2 hours. Okay, so this is the great way of communicating it. And now if I go on and if I want to update, suppose like the product is now like sorry, suppose now I wanted to say, okay, the process has been shipped. So I will click on completed because the product has been shipped, and I will write choose that note to customer, and I will write product has been shipped and marked completed, shipping, okay, no, the spelling as shipping tracking code UPS a random number. Okay, and I will click on add. So now the customer has got a note. Okay, so let's see what's the note. The note is the product has been shipped and marked completed, shipping tracking code has been given. Okay, this is how you can give the shipping address or shipping code, tracking code to your customer, and the rest of the details are pretty much the same, because these details are added so that the customer can know which order are they receiving this. So it's really easy for the customers to handle, because if you get a lot of orders, it's really hard for customers to understand what is their product, and they will inquire you like about which product shipping tracking code is this. So it would be hard for your support team to keep on answering. So it's better to add these details, which is by default Woocommerce add. So I will delete this email too. Okay, so now I have clicked completed, but the order is still as processing. Okay, so I have to update it. So what I will do is I will click on email invoice and order details to customer. This is way that if I click on completed, this the email would be sent to the customer and the order details also, so that the customer can know, okay, the order has now been completed, means the product has been shipped or the customer has received their product. Okay, so I'll click on update. So now if I click on the tab here, orders, you can see it's marked as completed, and I suppose I should get two emails. One should be for the customer, one, and another should be like for the admin. So your Woocommerce tutorial the order is now completed. This is for the customer. Hi FFF, we have finished processing your order, pay upon case, and here it's just a normal email for alerting you that the order is completed. And this is the another email which says about the invoice. Okay, invoice for order 1 to this, and here is every information that pay on upon cash on delivery. So it's basically both emails are like pretty much the same. It's just one of them says it's an invoice and the other says it's completed or cancelled or failed. Okay, that's the difference only. So now we learn how to process an order for a completed. Suppose now if someone has ordered a product and they don't want to pay the shipping, so now what would you do and how would you cancel it? So I will show you that too in this tutorial. So basically that's are the two most important things on every. Suppose someone has ordered this bag and now they want to cancel it and they don't want to pay. Okay, so I will first purchase it like a normal user does. Proceed to checkout. Let's say upon a name. Okay, Miss Jack. Okay, I don't know who is Jack. Suppose Miss Jack is ordering this product and the rest of the details are same. I'm just using the name so it's easy for you to understand who ordered what. And I'll click on place order. Now suppose Miss Jack has ordered this product and you can see here cash on delivery and the other details are pretty much the same. We got several messages. These two are for the admin, these two are for the users, and it's all the same email, so I'm not going to show it again and again. But now we will learn about how to manage the order, to cancel it or put it on hold. So this is the same. Now it's processing. Miss Jake will click on it. Now here we can take 2 or 3 actions depending on what you want. Suppose if you want this order to be on hold, the customer hasn't given their confirmation, you can just click on hold and update it. Okay, so if you just click on update, the customer won't get any email. Why they won't get any email? Because you haven't chosen an action to send an email or any order notifications. Now suppose I want to cancel it because the refund is not an option because they haven't paid the money, but I want to cancel it because the customer hasn't paid the money or the customer's address is not the correct address. So we will click on the cancel and we will choose email invoice and click on update. So this way the order is been now cancelled. Okay, and now the customer has got an email, as you can see here. The order is here. Order 12 has been cancelled in the subject, and in broad it's also in the heading that alas, just to let you know, order this belonging to me has been cancelled. Okay, so the reason is not been given, but at least the customer can know their order has been cancelled. And here is the invoice for that, because you have to give an invoice every time in WooCommerce if an action happens. For this, now the action is cancelling, so a cancellation invoice has been given to the customer. Okay, so I'll delete this too. So this is how you manage your order. So the front part is only the important. As you can see, it's cancelled here. The front part is only the important part that allows and gives you all the information that you need to know how to manage or like how to take an action for an order. Okay, so once you get started with your WooCommerce or your e-commerce industry, you will automatically know what are the other steps that you need to follow, because on every e-commerce the processing is different. Suppose you are selling sneakers, so you don't want to sell on cash on delivery, you want to sell on like first payment. So everything, it depends upon your management. But how the website works is what I wanted to show you on this tutorial. Okay, so as in this tutorial we wanted to make an e-commerce website with WordPress. So most of the things that we have covered already, from getting a domain to having your hosting to installing WordPress, getting a free HTTPS SSL certificate, installing all the e-commerce plugin, and they're having a free theme that looks really awesome. Then installing some of the recommended plugins that not most of the tutorials cover, but we have covered. We have also covered the additional features like your security, your SEO, your payment gateway, shipping style setup, your integration for the payment, and like the PayPal and Stripe. Creating your first product, understanding what are the types of product that you can create in WooCommerce, and also like managing your products. Now the thing is like fulfilling and processing orders. So when I showed you like the managing your orders and fulfilling, these two are actually the same part, because fulfilling and processing is like you wanted to take an action. Processing is just that the part, like you want to take an action, you want to update a product from processing to completed or processing to cancelled. That's what chapter 18 and 19, or you can say step 18 and 19 means. Now by this time your website is completely ready, but what if you want to change something, some design or any other features? But as I have mentioned already, that it's really easy to work with this tutorial, and you can really create the type of website you want. Suppose I want to change some text. Okay, so if you want, so let's say what we want to change. Let's come here to this. We want to change this limited time offer, and we want to add the like we want to sell a handbag. Okay, so how you can do that? So just first of all, you need to click this edit with Elementor. Don't click on footer, you just need to click on edit with Elementor on this top. These two are actually two separate parts. You need to click on edit with Elementor, guys, and after as you click this Elementor's drag and drop builder will load up. And once it completely loads up, wait till it completely loads. Once it's completely loaded, just scroll below to the field that you want to edit. Now as you move your mouse, everything will be highlighted like in a box, which signifies that you can edit. So this is a limited time offer. Now in special edition, I want to change the text to handbags for females. Okay, so I will click on it here. You can either type it from here or you can use this title field, but I prefer to use this because that makes no chance of getting any error. So I will come here and I will type handbags for females. Okay, now here is the description. I want to change the description also. I will come and click here. Now here the description has loaded. I will go and I will just remove the description. Best handbags for ladies that are handpicked by our experts from fashion industry that would suit, okay, not, it should be suit your styles, your style and personality. Okay, this is how you write something. Okay, now here is buy this t-shirt and get 20%. Now I want to change this and buy this handbag. You can handbag, okay, there is not a space is missing. Okay, buy this handbag at 20% discount and use the coupon of 20. This is the buy now button. You can link it to any product, but right now it's linked to checkout page. Now I want to link to this page. Okay, so I will just go and I will click on, I need to open this on another page, so I will just do it right now. Just copy it. I'll come here, I'll open the new tab. Okay, so I'll just come here, scroll below. Here is the, I'll just copy the link address and I will go back here, and on this buy button I will click here and I will just paste the link. So now if someone clicks, they will go and it will open this handbag. Okay, now if you want to add an image, since there is a background image, but I want to remove this background image and I want to just put it a blue color and I will put this red handbag. Okay, so how you can do it? So to remove this background image, since you can see if I scroll, the background remains in the same position, and so this background is attached to this complete section. So to edit the complete section, just come on this 6 dots, right click your mouse and click edit inner section. Okay, so once you come there, click on the style. So it will take a few like a few days or like few hours, depending on how quick you understand how Elementor works. But Elementor is really easy and simple, and it's the best free plugin for you to use and design pages. This awesome pages designed using Elementor, okay, and it's free. So just learn how Elementor works. It will take a time. Just play with your website, create a page and play with your website. That's how you can learn. For me, when I just landed on Elementor for the first time, I used to hate it because like I didn't understand the workflow, how it used to work. But then several other my friends who are like in the blogging and in the WordPress development industry, so they really said me that that's a really great and powerful plugin and I should really try it. And I said, okay, let's go ahead and try it. And I just gave the entire day on learning how Elementor works. And after a day, I could really say that that was the best thing that I have listened to them. And right now most of my themes use Elementor because if you know the Glorious themes, I'm part of that. Glorious themes is using more Elementor for all of their themes, which makes it really easy to design and customize themes. Okay, so back to the tutorial. So now here you can see the image. Just click on this delete button, so it will remove the image. Now I want to, now there, I think so there is an overlay, because if you see this type of shading, so you should know that there is an overlay. So you can see it's a gradient overlay, and you can change the color, but now I want to change it to a light green, okay, something like this. You can completely play with it, okay, so it's totally depends upon you how you want to design it. Okay, that's good. Opacity, I want to increase the opacity, yes, something like this. Okay, that's it, done. Now I want to add an image in this field. To do that, you need to come and click on this 9 dot buttons. This 9 dot button is actually a menu. So if you click here, you will get the entire list of what are the features available. So right, it also has Pro, but you can see it's logged, so you cannot use it. To use this, you need to buy the Elementor. So if you want to buy Elementor Pro, links are given in the description below and also on our blog post on this post. So you can get really awesome discount along with that on buying from our link. Okay, so now I will just drag this image. Since I want to add an image, I will drag this image and I will drop it here. So you can see that there is a blue line highlighted, means it will be dropped here. Okay, and I will leave the mouse and the image is here. Okay, now I want to add an image. So before adding an image, I want to set the image size. So the image size should not be more than 768, and I'll click on the image now, and it will say, do you want to upload an image? I will say no, I want to go to my media library. From there I want to upload. So now I am in the media library. I will choose the handbag. Okay, here is the handbag. I'll click on it and I will choose insert media. The media is here. Now it all depends upon, like, since it has a white background. Now if you want to do the complete white background, you can do that. Now if you want to know, if you say no, I want to keep it like that, you can. It's all depends upon you. Like for us, what we would do is, like, we will come here and we will say everything, turn it to black. The text, we will turn every text to black. Okay, this is how I would do. So I'm going to show you in a little and fast way. So I'm going to change all the colors. To change a color, just click on it, go to style, on text color, click the text color and choose the color that you want to use. Okay, so here is the handbag. I want to style it. I want to add the red color. I'll just click on here, red. Okay, that's done. Now this is the button, and I want to change the button color. I want to change the color of this button, so I will click on it and I will go to styles, and now here you can see text color and background color. So text color is basically that is the written here. Background color is what you see, the button color. So I will click on button and I will choose to be green, and the text color is okay, it's black. Now I want this picture to be like completely mixed with this section. So I will come to this 6 dots. I'll click on edit inner section. Now I will just remove the gradient. I will click on colors. Now I have to match this white color, so I will just play with a little drag and drop. So you can see it's almost matched. Okay, so as you can see, it's almost matched. Okay, so you have to play and you have to be a little careful. You can also use something like this color editor. I use most of the time this color editor. I'll just click on eyedropper. I will just put it here. Here is the code. I will just copy it and I will come on the colors and I will just paste the color code here, and it will automatically match the background. Now suppose if something is not matching, so you should know how it works, because you need to play a little bit. Okay guys, so that's how it works. This is how designing is a process. It takes time, but but now you can see the image has blended, and everyone and anyone who will see it they will see that this is a one complete section. Instead the image pops out to be a little weird. So that's how you edit any page or any design in Elementor. I will click on update and your page is now published. So as soon as this will be done, you can see, okay, it's done now. So I will just go ahead and you can see now I will reload this and it will be gone. So let's reload it. Okay, now it's gone. Okay, and do you remember we have added a link here on the buy now? So if I click on buy now, let's see where it takes us, and it will take us completely directly to this page now, where customer can directly check and add to cart and buy your product. If you want to edit this page, you can also do it just by the same way, like clicking on edit, and it will allow you to edit. But in some themes, please do remember, in some themes this edit button will not work. It's why? Because it's using the built-in page for the Woocommerce. So to do that, you need to learn how to create custom pages with Elementor. And to do that, I will just give you a little glance, but I will not complete this because this is not a part of that of Woocommerce. It's a part of Elementor, but I will just give you a glance so that you can know how you can create a page. And for that, you need to have a premium Elementor. So you need to go to templates, theme builder. Okay, and here you will if you have the pro, you can create a page or create a template for like for your page, for your what I mean is for your product pages. What I mean is like I will show you on our website. Let's go to Glorious Themes. Okay, so when you are in Glorious Themes, I will just navigate to a theme part, themes. Okay, this entire website is made using Elementor, and here is one of the demo themes. These themes are not live actually, these are all demo themes. And if I click on theme 6 premium, look, just a completely different e-commerce page will appear. Do you see this? This is completely different than something that you use in here. You have an add to cart, you have something like the quantity box image on the left, but what we are using is the name, the ratings, buy now, a live preview so that you can see how the theme works. There is a like short description working here. Now if you come below, we have the entire about the theme, what the theme does. And now we have a different type of licenses. Like these are, since in your website you have only one type of add to cart, you can add variables, variations. Means if you have like several colors for this bag, like yellow, green, red, so you can have the option to choose. We have the same thing but in a different way, in a button style way. So if you click here, you will have a single site license, multi-site license, extended license. These are all different. Okay, you can also join the club, which is a membership. We now the theme has like this information, meta information, like category, accessories, women, and there are other informations that you can add. We have the similar thing but in a very robust way, because it is dynamic. It has total purchases, release date, update date, everything that a WordPress theme needs to have. We have entire thing here. We have some additional images as a gallery, which you can also add it here, but it will line up on something on the left side or on the down, but we have made it custom, so our gallery images are here now. And these are something extra information that we have levied on with our product. So this is what the power of Elementor Pro allows you to do with your website. So I really recommend you to go and get Elementor Pro. Links are given in the description below for the discount, so that if you have if Elementor is allowing discount, you can get it automatically on your checkout page. Okay, so this is how you edit and customize your e-commerce website. So I hope the tutorial was really helpful, and I think that I have almost covered each and every part of this course to make a perfect e-commerce website, because this is what the team from Glorious Theme use their website so this is what the team from Glorious Themes uses to make e-commerce website for their customers. And by the way, if you don't want to get in all this hassle, if you want to just to have a complete running e-commerce website, and you don't want to deal with all these settings, all this way, you can just go to Glorious Themes and you can go to services, or you can go to contact us page and contact their WordPress expert team, and they can do that for you. Yes guys, they can do it for you. And also there is one more thing for those who have stayed till this end of this video, that there is this service of installing WordPress, just only for installing WordPress, and it is free. Means that the team from Glorious Themes will install a WordPress theme for you, a WordPress installation for you. They will install some recommended plugins, and they will make a website ready for you based on their themes and templates. So it's worth near about $250, but it's free for you. So to get that, you should know what you need to do to get that $250 worth of products using some of the premium themes, plugins, and a WordPress installed like a professional. So to do that, actually, when you go through this course and you have the option of getting the fastest WordPress hosting, so you need to come here to our website, and you will see get the best hosting, and here you can see 66% discount with hostings on Bluehost. You need to click this link, Bluehost, and you will be proceeded to our Bluehost page, special page with 66% discount applied. Check out that, and once you have checked out, go to gloriousthemes.com and contact us. Use the same email ID and let them know that you have purchased Bluehost hosting from and you want to get the $250 worth of WordPress products, WordPress services for free. So from their team, they will they will refer you, and if they ask like where do you get that, use the coupon code BloggerSprout. Yes, our website name BloggerSprout. Use the coupon code as that if they ask for coupon, and by that way you will get $250 worth of products completely free. Let me remind you that $250 of worth products would be installing a WordPress like a professional, giving you a free premium theme. Yes, premium theme. You will get Astra Pro Premium. You will get the Elementor normal one, and you will get some extra plugins for free. Yes, for free, a worth of $250. You will get all the security options, SEO like pre-built in, so that you just need to start your blogging the right day. Just you don't need to hassle around the entire WordPress setting. So I hope this tutorial has really helped you, and if you have any doubts, you can comment on this YouTube video, or if you are watching on our website, you can comment on our comment section. If you have got any queries, you can just comment it below, or you can personally ask us on our social media or on our contact us page. The links are all given here. Contact us, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels. In this way you will receive our WordPress and Woocommerce tutorial, SEO tutorial. We have a complete guide on WordPress security, WordPress SEO, WordPress hosting, affiliate marketing, and there are several other guides which are on the way to come. Yeah, so that's it guys. I hope you have enjoyed this course. This was really a long video, and if you have stayed till this end, really a great and good luck for you, because your dedication is really shown in this video that you have watched till this end. And I hope you have a really great and awesome journey with your e-commerce store. So that's it guys. I will meet you on my next video. I am Neeraj Kashyap from BloggerSprout, and I'll meet you guys on my next video. That's I have said twice, right? Okay, bye bye.